Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, tonight I stand before you to unveil a tale that will send shivers down your spine. A story that unfolds amidst the shadows, where secrets lurk and darkness looms. Welcome to the world of murder in the shadows, Unraveling Dark Secrets. In the heart of Ravenswood, a town steeped in mystery, an enigma waits to be unraveled. Blackwood Manor, an imposing mansion, holds secrets that have long been whispered behind closed doors. Within its walls, a grand gala transforms into a chilling crime scene, forever altering the lives of those entangled in its web. Detective Olivia Marshall, a beacon of relentless determination, steps into the abyss of this labyrinthine mystery. With each step, she peels away the layers of deceit and uncovers the hidden truths that lie in the shadows. Tonight, we invite you to join her on a journey that will test her resolve, challenge her instincts, and bring her face to face with the darkest recesses of the human soul. As the rain pours down and lightning cracks across the sky, our story will lead you through a world of high society intrigue, family feuds, and forbidden desires. You will encounter a cast of characters, each harboring their motives and secrets. The Blackwood family, tormented by their past, finds themselves at the center of a web of betrayal and treachery. The mysterious governess, Miss Evelyn Hartley, holds secrets that may unravel the very fabric of their existence. And lurking in the shadows, a clandestine society known as the Shadows threatens to plunge Ravenswood into eternal darkness. Prepare yourselves for a tale that will challenge your perception of truth and justice. A tale that will keep you on the edge of your seat, with twists and turns that will leave you gasping for breath. Together, we will navigate the intricate web of clues, uncover the enigmatic past, and unravel the dark secrets that lie within Blackwood Manor. So brace yourselves, for tonight, we embark on a journey where murder and mystery intertwine. Welcome to Murder in the Shadows, Unraveling Dark Secrets, where the truth is buried deep within the recesses of the human heart, waiting to be unearthed. Title: Murder in the Shadows, Unraveling Dark Secrets. Chapter 1. The Sinister Gala. The stormy night cast a veil of darkness over Blackwood Manor, an imposing mansion nestled amidst the whispering trees. Rain fell relentlessly, its rhythmic pattern a foreboding symphony, as Detective Olivia Marshall approached the iron-wrought gates. The glow of gas lamps flickered, casting eerie shadows on the damp cobblestones. The air was heavy with anticipation, a palpable sense of intrigue that clung to the night like a cloak. As Olivia stepped onto the sweeping staircase that led to the mansion's entrance, the grandeur of Blackwood Manor enveloped her. The towering columns, embellished with intricate carvings, reached towards the heavens, hinting at the opulence that lay within. A pair of wrought iron doors, adorned with ornate patterns, stood before her like guardians of the secrets that awaited inside. She stepped through the threshold, and the sight that greeted her sent a chill down her spine. The grand hall, resplendent in its splendor, was alive with an aura of mystery and tension. Chandeliers hung from the lofty ceiling, casting a soft glow that illuminated the elegant guests drifting through the room like specters. The murmur of hushed conversations blended with the strains of a melancholic melody, played by a pianist in the corner. Olivia's gaze swept across the room, her keen eyes capturing every detail. The guests, adorned in their finest attire, wore masks both literal and metaphorical. Their faces were a study in duplicity, their smiles masking hidden desires and concealed secrets. The scent of expensive perfume mingled with the underlying musk of intrigue, creating an intoxicating blend that hung in the air. The host of the evening, Lord Edgar Blackwood, stood at the center of attention. Tall and commanding, his presence exuded an air of authority mingled with an unsettling aura. His dark eyes seemed to hold the weight of the world, and Olivia sensed a disquietude behind his polished facade. He moved through the crowd with practiced grace, a puppet master pulling invisible strings. Olivia weaved her way through the labyrinthine hall, her steps echoing on the marble floor. Conversations ceased as she passed, curious gazes following her every move. Whispers flitted through the crowd, like ethereal creatures skittering in the shadows. The anticipation of her arrival, of her unraveling the secrets concealed within Blackwood Manor, hung heavy in the air. Her eyes caught Lady Victoria Blackwood, Lord Edgar's elegant wife, dressed in a gown of midnight blue that flowed around her like a dark waterfall. Her porcelain skin was as flawless as a moonlit night, yet her eyes betrayed a weariness that belied her beauty. Olivia sensed a quiet desperation within her, a yearning to escape the confines of her gilded cage. Across the room, Olivia's gaze locked with Sir William Blackwood, the victim's estranged brother. Tall and brooding, he exuded an air of bitter resentment. His sharp features were etched with lines of pain and anger, his eyes smoldering with a fire that threatened to consume him. Olivia knew that beneath his outward disdain lay a tangled web of familial secrets and simmering rage. Amidst the crowd, a figure caught Olivia's attention. Miss Evelyn Hartley, the governess, stood apart from the revelry, her presence enigmatic and captivating. Her eyes, a deep emerald green, held a hint of mischief and an unspoken understanding of the darkness that dwelled within the walls of Blackwood Manor. Olivia sensed that there was more to Miss Hartley than met the eye, and she vowed to uncover the layers of her enigmatic persona. As Olivia continued her exploration of the gala, she couldn't shake off the feeling that every nook and cranny of Blackwood Manor held secrets waiting to be unearthed. The walls seemed to whisper their secrets, the portraits gazing down with silent judgment. The flickering candlelight cast dancing shadows that seemed to conspire, concealing the truth within their elusive embrace. With each passing moment, the tension in the room escalated, an electric charge crackling in the air. Olivia knew that amidst the facade of opulence and celebration, a storm brewed beneath the surface. The guests may have come to revel, but she had come to unravel the dark secrets that lurked in the shadows of Blackwood Manor. As the clock struck midnight, a gunshot shattered the atmosphere, cutting through the murmurs and laughter. Time stood still as gasps of horror filled the air. The revelry turned into chaos, the elegant masks falling away to reveal genuine fear and confusion etched on each face. Olivia's heart raced as she instinctively moved towards the sound, her mind focused on the mystery that lay before her. She descended into the depths of Blackwood Manor, her footsteps echoing through dimly lit corridors. In the hidden chamber, she came face to face with the lifeless body of Lord Edgar Blackwood, his eyes forever frozen in a haunting gaze. The room was suffused with an eerie stillness, broken only by the sound of the rain outside. Olivia knelt beside the fallen aristocrat, her fingers tracing the contours of his lifeless form. In that moment, she made a solemn vow to uncover the truth, to peel back the layers of deceit and darkness that enveloped Blackwood Manor. Chapter 1 had set the stage for the unsettling tale that was about to unfold. Olivia stood at the precipice of a labyrinth of secrets, ready to navigate the treacherous twists and turns that awaited her. The murder in the shadows had unleashed a torrent of unanswered questions, and Olivia's determination burned brighter than ever as she prepared to unravel the dark secrets that lay hidden within Blackwood Manor. Chapter 2: Unveiling the Enigma. Olivia's footsteps echoed through the grand foyer of Blackwood Manor as she entered the realm of the Blackwood family. The air seemed heavy with secrets, and the portraits that lined the walls watched her every move with painted eyes. She noticed Lady Victoria Blackwood, draped in black silk, standing near a flickering candelabra. Tears welled in her eyes, but Olivia sensed a hidden turmoil beneath her sorrow. Approaching Lady Victoria, Olivia's voice was gentle yet firm. "I am Detective Olivia Marshall. I'm here to investigate the murder of your husband, Lord Edgar Blackwood. I need your assistance in shedding light on his recent activities." Lady Victoria's slender fingers clenched the delicate lace handkerchief as she composed herself. "Detective Marshall, I am devastated by my husband's tragic demise. He was a complicated man, but his love for me was undeniable. However, there were aspects of his life that remained veiled, even to me." Olivia observed the subtle tremor in Lady Victoria's voice, hinting at untold secrets that gnawed at her conscience. With empathy, Olivia gently probed further. "Tell me, Lady Victoria, were there any recent events or peculiar behaviors that caught your attention? Anything out of the ordinary?" Lady Victoria hesitated, her gaze drifting towards a portrait of Lord Blackwood, his eyes seeming to follow their conversation. In the weeks leading up to his death, Edgar grew increasingly withdrawn, consumed by his research into ancient artifacts and occult practices. He spent countless hours in his study, surrounded by dusty tomes and arcane symbols. Intrigued, Olivia sensed a connection between Lord Blackwood's secret endeavors and his untimely demise. She sought more information, turning her attention to Sir William Blackwood, the victim's estranged brother. Sir William, tall and imposing, stood near a window, staring into the stormy night as if seeking solace from the tempestuous elements. Approaching him, Olivia extended a hand. "Detective Olivia Marshall, I'm investigating the murder of your brother, Lord Edgar Blackwood. Any information you can provide may prove crucial in finding his killer." Sir William's eyes narrowed, his face etched with a mixture of sorrow and resentment. "Detective Marshall, my relationship with Edgar was strained. We had our differences, and he was not hesitant to remind me of my shortcomings. But I would never wish him harm." Olivia observed the tension in Sir William's jaw, sensing a deeper complexity to their troubled relationship. She probed delicately. "Did you notice anything unusual about your brother's behavior or any potential enemies he may have had?" Sir William's gaze shifted, his voice tinged with bitterness. Edgar's obsession with power and the esoteric grew in recent years. He delved into the occult, seeking forbidden knowledge and connections with secret societies. I fear his curiosity led him down a dangerous path. Olivia's mind raced, connecting the dots between Lord Blackwood's secretive research and his fascination with the occult. The pieces of the puzzle began to take shape, but the true motive behind his murder remained elusive. As Olivia moved through the gathering, her eyes caught a glimpse of Miss Evelyn Hartley, the governess. The striking young woman exuded an air of mystery, her eyes holding a glimmer of knowledge beyond her years. Olivia approached her, an instinctual curiosity tugging at her senses. "Detective Marshall," Miss Hartley greeted with a hint of a smile. "I am Miss Evelyn Hartley, the governess to Lord Blackwood's children. I am devastated by this tragic turn of events." Olivia's gaze pierced Miss Hartley's composed demeanor, searching for any flicker of deception. "Miss Hartley, have you noticed anything peculiar or unsettling in Lord Blackwood's behavior? Anything that could shed light on his murder?" Miss Hartley's gaze met Olivia's unwaveringly, her voice measured and controlled. Lord Blackwood had a keen interest in the supernatural and the ancient legends of our land. He would spend hours conversing with local historians and delving into forgotten myths. However, his true intentions remained shrouded, even to those closest to him. Olivia's mind swirled with the possibilities. The threads of intrigue grew thicker, weaving a web of enigmatic connections within the Blackwood family. Each conversation deepened her understanding of their complex dynamics and hinted at a deeper truth waiting to be unveiled. As the chapter drew to a close, Olivia found herself standing amidst the shadows of Blackwood Manor, her mind ablaze with questions. The enigmatic puzzle of Lord Edgar Blackwood's life and death had taken a tantalizing turn, but the path ahead promised to be treacherous. She steeled herself for the challenges to come, determined to unravel the dark secrets concealed within this haunting manor's heart. Chapter 3: The Hidden Past. The library at Blackwood Manor was a sanctuary of forgotten tales, its shelves lined with leather-bound books that whispered secrets from centuries past. Olivia stood before the towering shelves, her fingers delicately tracing the spines as she sought answers to the enigma that surrounded Lord Edgar Blackwood. In her search for the truth, Olivia stumbled upon a hidden compartment behind a dusty volume of ancient mythology. She carefully pulled the book aside, revealing a concealed drawer. Within lay a collection of aged newspaper clippings, their yellowed pages telling a tale of scandal and intrigue. Olivia discovered an article detailing a land deal involving the Blackwood family as she perused the clippings. The transaction had been mired in controversy, with whispers of bribery and corruption echoing through the halls of power. It seemed that Lord Blackwood's pristine reputation was tainted by the shadows of his past. Intrigued, Olivia embarked on a journey to unravel the mysteries buried within the family's history. She delved into dusty archives and uncovered forgotten court records, painting a picture of a family entangled in deceit and ambition. It appeared that the Blackwoods had built their fortune on the bones of others, leaving a trail of broken lives in their wake. But as Olivia dug deeper, she encountered a peculiar pattern, a recurring symbol throughout the family's lineage. It was an intricate design, reminiscent of an ancient sigil, etched into photographs, crests, and even the walls of Blackwood Manor. The symbol held a macabre allure, as if it whispered of forgotten rituals and forbidden knowledge. Guided by her intuition, Olivia sought the expertise of renowned historians and occult scholars. Together, they unraveled the significance of the symbol. It was linked to an ancient artifact, a relic rumored to possess immense power and harbor a dark curse. Lord Blackwood's fascination with the occult suddenly made sense. It was an obsession rooted in his desire to unlock the artifact's secrets. As Olivia continued her investigation, she stumbled upon a clandestine society called the Shadows. Whispers of their existence permeated the town. Their influence extends far beyond the confines of Blackwood Manor. They were said to be seekers of forbidden knowledge, practitioners of ancient rituals, and manipulators of destiny. With each revelation, Olivia's curiosity grew, driving her to unravel the true nature of Lord Blackwood's connection to the shadows. She sensed a sinister presence lurking beneath the surface, threatening to consume everything in its path. The deeper she delved, the more she realized that the murder was not merely an isolated act, but a piece of a much larger puzzle. A puzzle entwined with the darkest corners of human ambition and the eternal struggle between light and shadow. As the rain continued to drum against the manor's windows, Olivia knew that the path she had embarked upon would lead her deeper into the heart of darkness. The hidden past of the Blackwood family held the key to unraveling the enigma that shrouded their lives. And as she took one step closer to the truth, she couldn't help but wonder what other secrets lay in wait, eager to be uncovered in the chapters yet to be unveiled. Chapter 4: Whispers in the Shadows. Olivia's footsteps echoed through the dimly lit corridor as she made her way to the heart of the mansion. The air grew heavy with anticipation, and the flickering candlelight seemed to dance in rhythm with the pulsating secrets that lay hidden within Blackwood Manor's walls. The mansion itself seemed to hold its breath, as if aware of the darkness that lurked within its very foundation. As Olivia delved deeper into her investigation, she followed a trail of whispers that led her to a forgotten library, tucked away behind a concealed panel. The room exuded an otherworldly aura, with ancient books lining the shelves and dust-filled tomes sitting in solemn silence. The scent of aged parchment mingled with a hint of mildew, adding to the sense of antiquity and mystery. Olivia's fingers delicately trailed along the spines of the books, seeking answers among the pages that held the key to Lord Blackwood's fascination with the occult. She pulled out a weathered leather-bound volume, its title obscured by time's relentless passage. With reverence, she opened it, revealing a collection of cryptic symbols and esoteric knowledge. As she deciphered the writings, a dark tapestry began to unravel before her eyes. Lord Blackwood's obsession with secret societies and forbidden rituals came to light, painting a portrait of a man deeply entwined in the occult world. His journey had taken him to the clandestine society known as the Shadows, a group rumored to possess ancient knowledge and unparalleled power. Olivia's heart raced as she uncovered more about the Shadows. Whispers in the underbelly of the town hinted at their shadowy influence, their tendrils seeping into every corner of Ravenswood. She discovered their connections to influential figures, their involvement in clandestine activities, and their insatiable thirst for control. But the true nature of the Shadows remained shrouded in darkness. Their motives remained elusive, their intentions veiled beneath layers of secrecy. As Olivia pieced together fragments of information, she sensed that the shadows' reach extended far beyond Blackwood Manor. Their grip on the town was like an invisible thread, manipulating events and influencing lives. Yet, there were whispers of dissent within their ranks. A disillusioned former member, haunted by the darkness that consumed the shadows, emerged from the shadows himself. His words, cryptic yet filled with a desperate plea for redemption, hinted at a deeper truth waiting to be uncovered. Olivia knew that gaining his trust would be the key to unlocking the secrets of the shadows and unearthing the ultimate truth behind Lord Blackwood's murder. As Olivia closed the ancient tome and placed it back on the shelf, she felt a tingling anticipation coursing through her veins. The mystery deepened and the stakes grew higher. The shadows, with their enigmatic allure and dangerous ambitions, loomed larger than ever before. With renewed determination, Olivia vowed to shine a light into their darkness and expose their true nature. The library's door creaked shut behind her, its resounding echo a reminder of the weight of the secrets she carried. The journey ahead would be treacherous, but Olivia was resolved. She would navigate the labyrinth of the shadows, following the whispers that led her ever closer to the heart of darkness. With each step, she knew she was unraveling a web of deceit that would forever change the course of Ravenswood's history. Chapter 5. The Maze of Clues. Olivia stood before the ornate door leading to Lord Blackwood's hidden study, her heart pounding with anticipation. She hesitated for a moment, a sliver of doubt crossing her mind. What secrets lay within? With a deep breath, she pushed open the door, revealing a dimly lit room adorned with bookshelves filled with ancient tomes and curiosities from distant lands. The air hung heavy with the scent of aged parchment and the lingering traces of Lord Blackwood's presence. Olivia's gaze swept across the room, searching for any hint, any clue that would shed light on the tangled web of deception she found herself entangled in. Her eyes settled on a dusty wooden desk, its surface cluttered with scattered papers, faded photographs, and peculiar artifacts. She cautiously approached the desk, her fingers tracing the worn edges. Among the jumble of objects, a weathered journal caught her attention. Its leather cover bore the Blackwood family crest, its pages seemingly untouched by time. Olivia opened it, revealing the meticulous handwriting of Lord Blackwood himself. Page after page, she delved into the musings of a troubled mind. Inked words danced across the yellowed parchment, revealing the depths of Lord Blackwood's obsession with a cursed artifact, a relic said to hold unimaginable power. The more Olivia read, the clearer it became that this obsession had driven him to the brink of madness. In the margins, cryptic symbols and drawings captured Olivia's attention. Intricate patterns seemed to form a map of sorts, leading to hidden passages and secret compartments within the mansion. The realization struck her like a bolt of lightning. The answers she sought were concealed within the very walls surrounding her. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Olivia began her exploration of the mansion's labyrinthine corridors. Each step echoed with a sense of anticipation, the shadows seeming to dance and twist as if mocking her pursuit. She traced the lines of the cryptic symbols, feeling the weight of history and secrets pressing down upon her. As Olivia traversed the hidden passages, she discovered a series of locked doors, each guarding its enigma. With a collection of keys found in Lord Blackwood's study, she methodically unlocked the mysteries that lay hidden behind the intricate barriers. One door revealed a forgotten library, its shelves lined with dusty volumes of ancient lore. Olivia's fingers brushed over the worn spines, feeling the weight of centuries of knowledge contained within their pages. She immersed herself in the forgotten wisdom, hoping to glean insights into the cursed artifact and the machinations of the shadows. Another door led to a hidden chamber, adorned with grotesque statues and macabre artwork. Shadows danced across the walls, their ethereal movements captivating Olivia's senses. She could almost hear the whispers of forgotten souls, their voices begging to be heard, guiding her closer to the truth. At last, in the heart of the labyrinth, Olivia discovered a hidden compartment, a small ornate box concealed within a secret niche. As she carefully opened it, a breath caught in her throat. Nestled within the velvet lining lay a shimmering gemstone, pulsating with an otherworldly glow. The cursed artifact she had sought all along. The room seemed to vibrate with electric energy as Olivia beheld the artifact. She could feel its power, its dark allure, but also the malevolence that surrounded it. The shadows had coveted this gem, seeking to harness its power for their sinister purposes. With a mix of trepidation and determination, Olivia carefully secured the artifact, realizing that it held the key to unraveling the secrets that had plagued the Blackwood family and led to Lord Blackwood's untimely demise. As she exited the hidden chamber, Olivia's mind swirled with newfound knowledge, her path now illuminated by the cryptic symbols and the pulsating glow of the artifact. The final pieces of the puzzle were falling into place, drawing her closer to the heart of the mystery and the inevitable confrontation that awaited her. Chapter 6: The Final Revelation. The rain had ceased, leaving the air heavy with a sense of anticipation. Detective Olivia Marshall stood outside the imposing doors of Blackwood Manor, her heart pounding in her chest. She had finally unraveled the web of secrets that had plagued the mansion, but the journey had taken its toll. Her mind was a battleground of emotions, a swirling vortex of determination and trepidation. As Olivia pushed open the doors, she stepped into a scene of haunting beauty. The grand foyer, adorned with marble statues and ornate chandeliers, seemed frozen in time. The air was thick with a lingering sense of malevolence, as if the very walls whispered secrets that refused to be silenced. A faint sound echoed from the depths of the mansion, drawing Olivia further into the heart of darkness. She navigated the labyrinthine corridors, her footsteps muffled by the plush carpets beneath her. Shadows danced on the walls, their movements mirroring the twisted path that had led her here. Finally, she arrived at the hidden study, a sanctuary of secrecy that Lord Edgar Blackwood had meticulously curated. The room exuded an aura of forbidden knowledge, its shelves lined with ancient tomes and artifacts shrouded in mystery. Olivia's eyes scanned the room, searching for the final piece of the puzzle that would bring her closer to the truth. And there it was, a dusty tome, its leather-bound cover beckoning her to unlock its secrets. With trembling hands, Olivia carefully opened the book, revealing pages filled with cryptic symbols and incantations. Each word seemed to pulse with dark energy, their meanings teasingly just out of reach. She deciphered the passages, drawing connections between the ritualistic murder, the cursed artifact, and the sinister machinations of the shadows. The truth emerged like a lightning bolt, electrifying her senses and shaking the very foundation of her beliefs. With a newfound clarity, Olivia realized that the shadows sought not only power, but also control over the very fabric of reality. Lord Blackwood had stumbled upon their plans, becoming a threat they couldn't ignore. His murder had been their desperate attempt to silence him and seize the cursed artifact that held the key to their ambitions. Armed with this knowledge, Olivia's resolve hardened. The echoes of her footsteps resonated through the hallways as she made her way toward the final confrontation. She could almost taste the tension in the air, the clash between good and evil imminent. As Olivia descended into the heart of Blackwood Manor, she felt the weight of centuries of darkness bearing down on her shoulders. The grandeur of the mansion transformed into a macabre stage, set for the final act in this harrowing drama. The trail led her to a forgotten mausoleum nestled deep within the estate's grounds. Moss-covered statues loomed like sentinels, their blank eyes seeming to follow her every move. The scent of damp earth mingled with the intoxicating aroma of decay, a testament to the secrets that lay buried within. In the dim light, Olivia faced her adversaries, a small group of individuals who had succumbed to the allure of power and embraced the darkness. They sneered at her, their eyes gleaming with malice, their voices dripping with venomous intent. A tense standoff ensued, each party acutely aware of the stakes at hand. The air crackled with anticipation, the silence pregnant with the weight of their choices. And then, with a surge of determination, Olivia broke the silence, revealing the depth of her understanding. and the unwavering strength of her purpose. Words of defiance clashed with the hiss of whispers, truths bared, and lies laid bare. Shadows writhed and twisted, as if resentful of the light that threatened to expose them. The battle for justice raged within the confines of that ancient mausoleum, the clash of wills reverberating through the cold stone walls. In a final act of desperation, the leader of the shadows lunged at Olivia, a glimmering dagger in hand. Their eyes locked, a collision of darkness and unwavering resolve. But in a twist of fate, Olivia's partner, Detective Marcus Sullivan, appeared at the last moment, deflecting the fatal blow. The room erupted into chaos, a cacophony of struggle and redemption. As the dust settled, Olivia emerged victorious, her eyes ablaze with triumph and weariness. The shadows, once powerful and suffocating, now receded, shrinking back into the corners of the mausoleum. And so, the dark secrets that had haunted Blackwood Manor were finally laid bare. The town breathed a collective sigh of relief, the tendrils of evil severed. Olivia stood amidst the aftermath, her heart heavy with the weight of what had transpired. As she stepped out of the mausoleum, the first rays of dawn illuminated the world, banishing the darkness that had clung to her soul. Olivia knew that although scars would remain, she had brought justice to those who had been consumed by the shadows. In the days that followed, the town of Ravenswood began its healing process. The Blackwood family, freed from the grip of the shadows, embarked on a journey of redemption. And Olivia, forever changed by the horror she had witnessed, knew that her fight against the darkness was far from over. For shadows never truly fade, but it is in the relentless pursuit of truth and justice that light can prevail. And so, as the town moved forward, Olivia Marshall remained vigilant, her resolve unyielding, ready to face whatever darkness dared to emerge from the depths of the shadows. Epilogue. Shadows never fade. The echoes of the past reverberated through Ravenswood as the final chapter of the Blackwood saga unfolded. Detective Olivia Marshall stood on the outskirts of town, her gaze fixed on the imposing silhouette of Blackwood Manor against the fading twilight sky. The events that had transpired within those walls had forever changed the fabric of the town, leaving an indelible mark on its collective consciousness. The rain-soaked earth bore witness to the shattering of illusions and the revelation of long-held secrets. As Olivia reflected on the journey that had led her here, her mind wandered back to the fateful night of the gala. It was a night that had begun with glamour and celebration, only to descend into darkness and despair. The murder of Lord Edgar Blackwood had ignited a chain of events that unearthed the depths of human depravity and the sinister forces that lurked beneath the surface. But now, as the storm clouds dispersed and the sun emerged from its hiding place, there was a sense of catharsis in the air. The truth had been uncovered, and justice had been served. The guilty had been apprehended, their faces etched with a mixture of remorse and defiance. The Blackwood family, once entangled in a web of deceit and manipulation, could now begin the arduous process of rebuilding their lives. The townspeople, too, were grappling with the aftermath of the revelations. Whispers filled the air as they attempted to reconcile the darkness that had resided in their midst. The scars left by the events would not fade easily, for the wounds of betrayal and treachery ran deep. Yet, in the face of adversity, Ravenswood stood united, resilient in their determination to move forward. Olivia knew that even as the final chapter of this haunting tale came to a close, the shadows would never truly fade. They would forever linger, a reminder of the darkness that dwelled within the human heart. But it was in the light of truth and justice that hope found its foothold. It was in the resilience of those who had emerged from the depths of despair that the town would find solace and healing. As Olivia turned away from Blackwood Manor, she felt a sense of closure wash over her. The weight of the investigation had taken its toll, but she knew that the sacrifices made were not in vain. The town of Ravenswood would rise from the ashes, stronger and more vigilant than before. In the distance, the first stars began to twinkle in the velvety sky, their ethereal glow a reminder that even in the darkest of nights, there was always a glimmer of light. And as Olivia walked away, she carried with her the knowledge that the shadows never truly fade. But with each act of courage and each pursuit of truth, their power could be diminished, allowing the light to pierce through, illuminating the path forward.